Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Wednesday, hump day. Week's half over, and we have a long weekend coming up here in most provinces in Canada, which I'm really looking forward to. So when you pop in, especially those joining from Facebook, if you could leave a comment, I need to see if they come up. I'm not 100% sure. I've not streamed to the Facebook group before, so I'm not 100% sure how it's going to show up for me. So if you could leave a comment in there, let me know my audio is good and everything, that would be fantastic. I'm just popping into the Heart Breathings group here to see if it actually showed up. Like I said, I have no experience whatsoever with it showing, with anything showing up in the Facebook group. So, and I'm not seeing it, but that doesn't mean that it's not there. Apparently it's supposed to start automatically. Excellent. Thank you, Jules. Welcome. I'm not even sure if anybody's going to be joining from Facebook. I just decided that I would try to have it show up there. So you're not seeing it showing it on Facebook. Interesting. Should have been automatic. I'm not sure how to fix that. Hello, Hafrun, how are you? Thanks for coming. That's very, very strange that it's not showing up on Facebook. It should have been. I think I will put a note in the Facebook group just saying that for some reason that it's not showing up. Just bear with me a moment. And I will invite everybody on over here to YouTube. So what's everybody working on tonight? Do tell, do tell. I am working on just refining my outline. Hopefully I can get that done. So this weekend, when we have our writing retreat, I'll be able to kind of sit down and actually start writing. I haven't written on this novel for a long time, and I kind of have to get back into it. It's funny, I don't know if any of you saw Sarah's video about getting back into your book after a long time, and it was very timely for me. Very, very timely for me. And I even went the same route, which I usually do when I start a new project, is to go buy some new stationery supplies. Because yes, I'm a stationery fanatic, and I needed some bigger Post-it notes. All I have are the small ones I use on my Kanban. So let's see what's going on here. Jules is working on newsletter stuff. Once that's done, back to writing and rewriting. And Hafrun, is it Hafrun or Hafrun? I don't want to mispronounce your name. Reading my first draft through so I can start to edit it. Nonfiction ghostwriting job. Need to do some research. Nice. Nice. Can you talk about that a little bit? Are you allowed, or are you allowed to tell us what you're writing? I've only ever done one nonfiction ghostwriting job, and that was way back in the day. I mean, we're talking like the internet was new. And I did an article for a lady for her website on the effects of St. John's wort. It was interesting. I kind of fell down a little bit of a rabbit hole, even though there wasn't a Google back then. Oh God, I'm aging myself. Also cover my wall and Post-it notes. Yeah, absolutely. it's got to be, there's sticky notes everywhere. You can't really see, well, you can sort of see my wall here, this wall here. I usually put my index cards up, and I arrange them by chapter. And just because it's a little bit easier, just kind of look over and see, what I'm doing. So I really like that. Hey, Amanda, thank you so much for coming. I'm glad you're here. Hope you got a good crafting project to work on. It has been, thank you. It has been a long time. Gosh, it's been a little over 2 years, because it's been almost 2 years since my dad passed. So yeah, it's been a little over 2 years since we actually saw each other. Thank you, COVID, even though we live 10 minutes apart from each other. So I didn't get this into the group yet. So what I'll do is it's 6 after, so I'll go ahead and I will get us started. And I'm going to share my screen. And I will go ahead and I will get us started, and then I'll go post in the Heart Breathings group that it seems to not be working over in Facebook for some strange reason. Hey, Jenna, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Okay, so I will get to the rest of the comments on our next break, and I will go ahead and start the timer, and we'll see you all in 25 minutes. All right. Change the banner. There we go. So how did everyone do? Change the timer here. Let's take a look. So the job is script writing for a YouTube channel. Cool. Interesting to see. When you're done, we'll have to go check out the YouTube channel. Amanda's just relaxing. Hey, relaxing is good. And Jenna had to run downstairs for a bit. Okay, she'll be back. So, how did everyone do? What did you get done? I am just refamiliarizing myself with the story. It's for those of you who don't know, I had to completely trash out my first act. I had most of it written. It was way too long, even for a paranormal romance of 125,000 words. So I had to trash everything and kind of pull out one character that wasn't really moving the story forward, that sort of thing. So I'm having to refamiliarize myself with the characters that are left, seeing what I have to do for complete rewrites of scenes. Some scenes I just have to tweak a little bit. So I'm kind of just trying to get my plan in place for the weekend. So for those of you who aren't aware, this is Heart Breathing's virtual writing retreat weekend. So we're going to Bangkok virtually. I wish we were really going, but we're going to Bangkok virtually this weekend. Sarah will not be doing her normal sprints because on Friday, she and George are moving into their dream home. I'm so excited for her. So Angela will be taking over Sarah's Friday morning sprints, and I will be doing her Saturday and Sunday sprints. So that will be from 10 to 12 Eastern with Angela Friday morning. Then you've got Lisa at 1 p.m. and Rhiannon at 9 on Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, Laura's coming in at 4 a.m. for those of you across the pond. I will be doing the 10 o'clock one. Lisa will be at 5. Lisa will be at 1. Tracy will be at 5. And Angela will be at 9. So we've still got you covered. We wanted to give Sarah the weekend to get settled. And if anybody here is currently taking Publish and Thrive, Sarah will be doing her live Q&A on Saturday like she did last weekend. So we just kind of wanted to take the pressure off of her because it's hard moving, period, but it's even harder when you've got young children. So let's see. We've got here, Jules hasn't finished the newsletter yet, but better off than you were 20 minutes ago. Absolutely. Progress is progress, right? Every little bit counts. Every little bit counts. So let me just take a quick look here. Okay. So for the next sprint, I am hoping to get through the rest of my scene cards to decide which scenes I have to do full rewrites and which scenes I just have to do tweakage. And then I will probably start rewriting these cards because these are just the ones that I carry with me. I'm probably not going to put them up on the wall again because next month in March for our retreat, I'm heading to a hotel for the weekend. I try to do that during Nano events for our retreat, but in April for Camp Nano, our retreat falls on Easter weekend. And here in Canada, everything is closed on Good Friday and everything is closed on Easter Sunday. So I would be 2 nights in a hotel with no way to get dinner or anything like that. So I decided I would do it in March this year instead of April. So I'll be hauling these around with me. So I'm not going to stick them up on the wall, only just to have to turn around and haul them back down so that I can take them with me to the hotel. But I'm super excited. I went in November. It was the last time that I was gone to a hotel. And I tried a new hotel and it was a little bit disastrous. It was supposed to be a 3-star hotel and it turned out to be a half-star hotel. It was bad. But I still got a ton of writing done. I still got a ton of writing done because there was nothing else to concentrate on. So Heffron has read 2 chapters and made notes about how you want to change them. Good. Progress. all of the progress. All right, so we're down to the last few seconds. And I hope you're still relaxing, Amanda, because I think you did work today, if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure. You told me you were working today. So I am going to reset the timer for another 25-minute sprint. All right, and we will try to get this screen working right for me. Sorry, guys. All right, so another 25-minute sprint, and I will see you on the other side. Good luck. another sprint down. Okay, let's change this timer quick. All right, how'd everyone do? We are halfway through, so if you haven't taken the opportunity to get up, stretch, move around, grab yourself a drink, please do so. Sitting is the new smoking, you know, they say. And trust me, when you sit all day and then come here and sit some more, sit for another 2 hours, not good. So I got my cards all gone through and decided which scenes needed a full rewrite, which needed partial rewrites, not as much as I thought it was. And then while trying to distract His Highness Siggy from wrecking the place, I found an old notebook with a scene in it that I had written for this series, and shows up in like book, I don't know, 6, maybe 5 or 6. And I had started to write it in Word. And then when Amanda, I don't know if you recognize the book or not, because I wrote this when we worked Christmas Eve. I wrote this scene, and then I thought I lost the notebook. I thought I had left it there after I left, but I found it. So I'm going to next sprint I will get that into the Word document, so I don't have to worry about losing the notebook again, because you know we all have too many notebooks. So just as a little bit of housekeeping for the writers on here that are joining us from my Twitter groups, these sprints are put on for the Heart Breathings writing community on Facebook. It is a fantastic group of writers, really supportive, headed by Sarah Cannon. And there is a link. Look, I can never get this camera right. There is a link down in the description to come join the group. We would love to have you. If you do join, please, or if you fill out the form to join, please, please, please answer the questions, because it helps us vet you. And if you don't answer the questions, I know for myself as an admin, I don't generally approve people who don't answer the questions. Just a couple of really simple questions. How'd you hear about us, and will you be respectful to everybody? So please, please answer those. I would really appreciate it. We would love to have you. The group is growing by leaps and bounds, like literally every day. And the more the merrier. We have so much fun there, and there's so much support. And Sarah gives us a lot of her time and attention and fantastic resources. If you're not following her here on YouTube, go search for Heart Breathings. As a writer, she is an amazing person to follow. She's got so much experience, and she readily gives that experience to you. All kinds of resources, fantastic videos on how to plot your novel, how to plot a series. And then there's all the fun stuff like, hey, she has way too many notebooks, so we sit there and watch her with her notebooks. So let's see, where did we leave off here? So Jules got 478 words, still haven't finished the newsletter. Hey, but that's 478 words, more than you had 20 minutes ago. It's been a while, so there's a lot of catching up. Well, you're catching up from the sounds of things. Hey, Amanda, how are you? What are you working on tonight, Amanda? Hafrun, yeah, 2 more chapters done. Fantastic. You get so much done in these sprints, I find. I actually, during my work day, like today and Monday, I joined Angela's writing sprints to get my day job work done. And I was able to get so much more done just by being able to put on my headset and focus. And I shut off my email and told everybody, don't come bug me for the next 2 hours. It was amazing. I got so much done. And it's so, so helpful. And yes, Heart Breathings is so helpful. Just like I said, Sarah gives us so much in the way of resources, especially if you're a newer indie writer and like you're just getting started, and it's like, it can be very, very overwhelming. And she makes it very easy, very, very easy to find what you need and, you know, just get yourself going without having, like, you know, while letting go of the perfectionism that we all seem to suffer from. Okay, almost done. That's my goal for ghostwriting. Fantastic. Should be able to do some editing on draft 2 on my own book. It's always nice when you get to work on your own stuff, isn't it? So nice. What's your own stuff that you're working on? Can you tell us about that a little bit? I'm always interested to know what other people are doing. Amanda digging back into revising the detailed outline for the fourth book in her urban fantasy series. Ooh, book 4. So do you have the other 3 published already, or are you holding those to do a rapid release? Took a bit of a step back for a month or so. Didn't think it benefited from but I think it's benefited from the time to marinate. A lot of people find that. Sometimes you just have to walk away. I know that that's happened with me with book 1 of this series. When I took the step back to go do an entire year's worth of releases for my pen name, it was it helped because because I'm able to come back to it with fresh eyes, right? Oh, cool. I'll have to go look that up. Are you publishing under your name or under a pen name? Near future sci-fi dealing with the laws around new technology and morality. Ooh, that sounds interesting. That sounds really interesting. Sci-fi is so great I find when you get into that kind of a thing instead of just sci-fi for sci-fi's sake. I really, really like that. Don't read a whole lot of sci-fi, so I might have to check you out there. I'm going to go ahead and set this timer. And Amanda says, yes, it's under her name. The Trove Attribution Series. Book 1 is a grimoire for gamblers. I love it. I love it. Very much just starting out, but it's been going well so far. Yeah, it's, and I wish I had found Sarah years ago. I've been writing for a very long time and never published, never even thought to publish. And since finding Sarah and meeting her, it's been just over 2 years, and I've got 16. 1st of March, it'll be 17 publications under my belt. And I set that squarely on the Heart Breathings group and Sarah's resources and the amazing community that she's built there. So again, if you're not with us, come join us. We'd love to have you. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to start this timer, and we will get another sprint in. But like I said, if you haven't gotten up, and please get up and move around and go get a drink of water, all that sort of thing. As I like to say, don't make me use my mom voice. All right, gang, we'll see you on the other side. right. How'd you do? Change the timer here. Go. So I got most of this done. I probably got about 20. I did 400 and was it 400? 545 words out of this notebook. I've probably got, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 words left, just a little bit. And then that way I can save it on my hard drive and not have to worry about the notebook. Let's see, where did I leave off? Yeah, it is a ton. Under my pen name, I do shorts, and they run about 7, 8, 9,000 words a piece. And I am on season 3. There's 6 stories per season. On the first of March, or the first weekend of March, the second book of season 3 launches, and I also have a novella, a 42,000 word novella attached to that series as well, and a gay romance under my legal name. So the genre under my pen name is gay erotica, and then the series that I'm currently working on is a gay paranormal romance. I only write the queer stuff, right? So not to slow everything down. Oh no, it's always good to chat. It's always good to chat. Welcome back, Jenna. Been lurking? Did you get anything done, or were you just chilling? Amanda almost finished the changes in the outline. Fantastic. Good progress. How about everybody else? Yeah, I really enjoy it. I've tried writing children's books. Really not that good at it. Love kids, have a degree in child and youth care, but really suck at trying to write books for children. Tried writing the straight stuff. It's just not me. It's just, I don't relate. So, yeah, so I enjoy it. So a friend has 2 more chapters done today. Read and made notes on 19 chapters. Wow, is that just today? That's fantastic. Why are newsletters so hard to write? I have yet to write my first newsletter. I just opened up my pen name newsletter because I finally got around to writing my little freebie for it, and but have not put out the first newsletter yet, and I cringe at the thought. I'm like, what the heck am I going to talk about? Like really, what am I going to talk about? I don't want to spam people, so it's not even going to be a regular thing until I get things figured out. But I'm just like, what am I going to talk about? Thinking about maybe spotlighting some other authors, and of course announcing because I rapid release my shorts, one every 8 weeks for the whole year. And I will be doing another novella as well as a box set. I have a box set done for the first season, working on the 7th story for the box set of the 2nd season. So got the ghostwriting done for the day. Woohoo! Don't know that I'll get far into editing. It's always good to block off some time for it, and if you're feeling a little brain numb, then just read what you already wrote, or go read something different, or because I know ghostwriting can be a little mind numbing because it's not you're writing for, right? Cecilia, hey, made good progress fleshing out my novella outline. Fantastic. Right? What am I going to talk about, right, Jules? I mean, seriously. Let's see. If you can hear noise in the background, my mom is. I live with my mother. Moved in with her after my father passed away a couple of years ago, and we have her first great grandchild, and he's like a year and a half old. And so we're always getting videos. My nephew sends videos. She's out there watching one. We haven't gotten one in a while, so COVID has been hard on bonding with the baby, let me tell you. Amanda, I can never write newsletters, only send them out when I have a book out. If it works, it works, right? I know there's people that send them out every week. Heck, I signed up for a free course for a guy. It was some sort of marketing as an indie course. And I had to stop his newsletters because he would literally send me 2 a day. And it got to be way too much. Not that the information that he was sending was not good and valuable, but I didn't have time to write them. And I'm thinking, he's probably hiring somebody to do it for him because there's no way he's running his business and putting out 2 newsletters a day. Yeah. And yes, they can be a total pain. I'm like I said, I'm still trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to talk about my very first one. I love the book and author Rex and newsletters. Yeah, I do get. I have a couple of author friends that I subscribe to their newsletters, and they usually do. They'll put a rec in there, and this is what I'm thinking. I've done reviews and stuff, and I'm going to be blowing out my YouTube channel, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do regular book reviews as well. So that'll give me something for my Melissa Power newsletter, my Lang Walsh newsletter. That kind of just sits there because gay erotica is a whole another level of, not something I really kind of want to put out on my YouTube channel. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, recs are always good. Just general writing updates. Picture a messy desk. Yeah, that's what I tend to put up on my Instagram. Is if you could see my desk right now, I think you'd all be horrified. It's just a bloody disaster area. So my goal was in a month, and I went a month and couldn't manage that. Sometimes I think it just takes a little, kind of getting into the groove for stuff like that. It's like habit, right? Or maybe make it a goal to sit down and write the next couple of newsletters, so then you've got a couple in your back pocket, right? And then you don't have to think about it. Yeah, 2 a day was way too much. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish with that. It's not good business practice to be doing that. And I don't, but like I said, there was a lot of info. I kept the newsletters that I had. I didn't delete them, but I did have to unsubscribe because he was literally flooding my inbox. And I made the mistake of giving my imprint email address that I use for notifications from my, from Amazon and from B&N and places like that. And I'm missing out on notifications because I'm being flooded with all of these. But all right, so last sprint, and I think we'll do 20 minutes instead of 25, so we don't get too far behind, or we don't go too far over, rather, because it's 8:45 here, and I know where most of you are. It's like 7:45, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. I love hanging out with you guys. I always get so much done. It's fantastic. Let me change this banner. All right, gang. We will see you in 20 minutes. Good luck. I'll take it. Here. Last sprint, gang. Wow, fantastic. So, how'd you get done? Did you get done what you wanted to get done for this set of sprints? Her friend says, here it's almost 1 a.m. Oh my goodness. Where are you tuning in from? 1 a.m. Wow. I wouldn't be me. I like my sleep just a little bit too much. But I got the last of that stuff from my notebook. It was like 81 words. I thought it was 20 or 30, but 81. Got that put into my document, so that can go by the wayside. And I made myself a to-do list for retreat weekend. The things that I want and absolutely need to get done. Cecilia, 600 words. Woo, fantastic. That is amazing. That's a good sprint, especially for 20 minutes. You're rocking it. Rocking it. Oh, Iceland. Okay. Yeah, much different time zones than over here. So for those that are coming in on the replay, again, Heart Breathings is having their virtual writing retreat this coming weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, heading off to Bangkok this time. And Sarah will not be doing her normal sprints due to her big move. Angela will take over her Friday morning slot, and I will be doing Saturday and Sunday for her. So I am really looking forward to seeing you guys on the weekend. I think that it's going to be so much fun. We always have such a great time. And give a shout out to Renee, because she's the one who puts all of this together. And she's so fantastic and so dedicated to the group. She works so hard for all of us. Amanda finished her changes. Finally getting excited about this book. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad you got your changes all finished tonight. So, so I am here every Wednesday night. I'm also considering doing sprints in the 10 to 12 Eastern time slot on the weekend. It would either be Saturday or Sunday. Not sure that it would be a set day because I'm responsible for a lot of the errands and grocery shopping and stuff like that for 2 households since COVID started. So I have like I said, I live with my mom. And my son is, my adult son is immunocompromised. So I tend to pick his groceries up for him as often as I possibly can so he doesn't have to be out in the grocery store and whatnot. Plus, that's just an excuse to spend time with him. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to try to work something out so I do get a solid day. In the meantime, if you want to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, then that way you get notification whenever I am going to be doing streams. I would love to have you come hang out with me on Wednesday nights and then hopefully on the weekends as well. Jules wanted to get some more fiction writing in, but at least the newsletter is officially scheduled to go out. Woo, yes. That's awesome. Finally, eh? Probably so glad that it's done. So I'll do a few novel sprints later on just so I can cross that off my list. I don't think that Rhiannon is doing sprints tonight. No, I think I was the last one to do sprints. But there's always sprints. I mean, you can always find them on YouTube. You can always go do some of the replays either with me or with one of the other people that do it for Heart Breathing Little Forest Homes, or Angela, or Sarah even. It would be 10 to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's this weekend. I'm definitely doing both Saturday and Sunday, as well as Angela's going to be doing it. If you click on the banner at the top of the group. It'll bring up a thing on the side, and if you open it up all the way, there is a link to the Google Calendar that gives all of the times of all of the sprints, and we keep it up to date. So like, for instance, tomorrow, Diane has had to cancel her 2 p.m. Eastern sprints, and that has been taken off the calendar. So we keep it up to date. So if you want to go in there and take a look, and there's also a link there, I believe, to download. Sarah made a pretty little graphic that shows all of the dates for Double Down days and the retreat weekends for the entire year. So you can print it off and like put it in your planner or whatever. But yeah, so 10 to 12 a.m. for me. So let me see what else have I got going on here. And I'm really sorry about the whole Facebook thing. If you were forced over here from Facebook, I'll talk to the other admins and see what the heck was going on, because I'm supposed to just be able to set it up and it's supposed to automatically start streaming to Facebook. That didn't happen. I know it happened. Same thing happened to Lisa there a couple of weeks ago, where it just didn't. I think it's a Facebook thing, because Facebook is so finicky sometimes. But I am always here on YouTube, always, for sure, 100%. So thank you again so much for joining me tonight. Thank you for helping me get done what I needed to get done. I had a great time. It was a lot of fun. It's nice to see new faces. Always nice to see new faces, and help you guys celebrate your victories. Like that 600 words, Cecilia, I'm still dying. 600 words in 20 minutes. So the calendar is, if you click on the banner at the top of the Facebook page, if you click on it, it will open up a little thing down along the side with comments in it. And in there is a link to the Google Calendar. So you are very, very welcome. You deserve all of the praise. I'm telling you, you deserve all of the praise. And I believe, yes, that you can. I think it is set up so that you can sync it with your Google Calendar. I don't know if you can sync it with Outlook or not. I haven't tried. I only use Outlook for work. I use Google for everything else. And I don't really want to try doing it with my work one. So, but give it a try, Jules, and see if you can sync it to your Outlook. And if you can, I would love if you could put instructions maybe in the group saying, hey, if you use Outlook, here's how you can sync it. That would be amazing. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Oh, you have. Okay, cool. Hey, I'm all for learning how to do that, because I know people will ask. But yeah, it's up in the top, and everything is up to date. Always kept up to date. So just take a peek in there. You can always find the other ones on replay. For those of us who do it on YouTube, which pretty much I think everybody does now. Everybody's doing it on YouTube so that we can get the replays. I'm not sure how you go about getting replays through Facebook, though I know that you can. So check it out. If you figure it out, let me know. So I won't keep you folks any longer. Thank you again. Had a blast. Got all kinds of work done. And we will see you hopefully all on the weekend. Take care. Be safe.